Well, good evening. Hello, K Peanuts. How you doing? Um, Apologies for being like nearly 2 hours later than originally advertised. Family commitments suddenly arrive and you have to go by them. So, my apologies. Um, we are considering a bit of a roasting. I'm not expecting tonight to go very well, shall we say. I mean, I don't have a problem with what I've got to say. The people who this is about may not be too happy. Yeah. Hello, Monk. How you doing? Nice to see you. Tonight's show is really about a lot of a couple of them Americans, shall we say? Um, you know how we have trolls over here. We all, you either love them or hate them type thing. Well, there's a couple that gone really OTT over in the States. So that's why we're having this sort of thing here. Hello, Shaniger, how are you? And I better pronounce that right, wrong as well. Um, I'm a little bit confused. I've got two computers going at the same time, so it's a little bit strange for me. Um, yeah, as I say, I'm not expecting this to be one of those long shows at all. Um, you may or you may not have seen the promo. Um, Hello, Alter Delete Laws. In reference to PDF, Poor Dirt Farmer, and also in relation to We the People Tyrant Wars. These are probably the two biggest sets of nut jobs I've ever come across, to be honest. Anybody who, in my opinion, who thinks that it's incorrect for two adults to perform whatever they want to perform, whether they want to record it or whether they don't, or whether they want to watch something before they get up to anything, or even if you're on your own, you want to watch something before you get up to anything. This should never be an issue. But you got two sets of people there who are so against pornography, they won't speak to anybody who they know watches it. So if you come across them, don't admit to something. Lesson number one, because they'll hold it against you. Behind every Gestapo leader, there's usually a number of stormtroopers. And with PDF, you've got Poor Dirt Farmers Elves. They're a bunch of absolute idiots, to say the least. Hello, Gypsy. They will bow down to whatever the big guy says. I mean, I don't have a problem with him on a personal level. I just disagree with what he's been doing recently. And I've sat and watched and decided that I'll bring the drama to the Grim Reaper Network for a change and just say how wrong I think they are. Hello, Kirsten. And that is because I don't like what they've been doing. They've been recording somebody's property 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And allegedly, I've been told that they're there to record the kids. Not so much that's what they were set up to do, but I do believe that that is the case. Potentially, allegedly. And I think that's morally wrong. I mean, let's be honest. How many people here would like to live their life on the internet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and everything that they do outside being broadcast without your permission in any way, shape, or form, although it's not required where this setup is. If you want more information, go and listen to Poor Dirt Farmer and what he says and what he does. And also read between the lines. Last week he came up on here, I think it was last week, and he was so nice, it was unbelievable. I mean, anyone would think that butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. And the way that he did things. From that point of view, I thank you, and I thank you for your respect. Just a shame you didn't show the respect when you went on to somebody's panel, pushed your way through, shall we say, and verbally abused people on there. I just don't see this is a whinge and a rant. And then proceeded to really go down the lines of projecting what he believes on a totally different community than he would normally go to. Within 24 hours, he went back to the same channel, accused the channel creator of being on drugs and a few other things. But the channel is about basically, well, it's, don't take this the wrong way, it's a female channel. I've got nothing against it. And it's totally different. Yes, there are trolls in that area as well. However, this channel is really about missing children. And one of the regular guests on there, unfortunately, is they're still looking for their child. However, from what I have been reliably informed, is that she was to blame the way it came across. Now, I find that totally deplorable. And I don't understand how anybody, never mind somebody who's never been there before, could stoop so low. And then we've got We the People tyrant wars, who are constantly going after anybody and everybody. And you may have noticed a few weeks ago, I did a few promos regarding We the People Tyrant War, who are going after UK creator, female creator, and is calling her every name under the sun just because she's supporting somebody they don't like. I know that this is only YouTube, and I'm keeping it at that. I believe that as creators, we should call these things out as we see them. I also think that anybody who supports these people should think twice and take a good look at themselves. There's nothing wrong with consenting adults being filmed or anything like that, even in Turkey. And there's nothing wrong with it at all. Yes, there is an issue when people P-bomb other people. And the people who I know who've done this, I've told them I don't agree with them, but I'm an adult, so I just agree to disagree. That way, I can form some sort of conversation around other things, you know. But when I got to know these people and I got to understand a little bit more about them, they just saw us as a bit of a laugh, and that was all. Hello, Bert. But as I was once told, you go after one person for no reason, then you just end up being hated and hated. Now, we have, according to the official figures, 574 subscribers. If after tonight and people have rewatched this, it's a very short live, it's only me, really. I put the link out unless, in case somebody wants to come up and say something. I would probably expect to lose 500. Maybe a little bit more as a result. But I don't like people who are two-faced. They're aware that I go and visit the people they don't like. And they say, oh, no, there's no problem. Don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. And I find out that not so long before they came on here, they bombarded or PDF did bombarded somebody else's channel for no reason, and was having a right blast, shall we say. Hey, here we got a couple of people in the back. I wasn't planning on this being a long live, but hello, Mellows. How are you?
I'm fine, mate. How are you?
And hello, Bear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, evening, Graham.
You are
How you
live.
doing, bro?
You are unmuted.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Mellows. We can hear you, bro.
Maybe you'd prefer if I took the banner off. I just realised it's still on.
Hey.
My apologies.
Evening, Graham. Big up your chat.
Oh, I know what the problem is. I can't hear you.
Big
You
up
can only
Turkey
hear me.
visitors.
Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute or two.
Yeah, we just thought
Hello,
we'd come on and
everyone in the
bombard you live, to be honest.
Invade.
Yeah, we thought we'd move
Illegally
in and invade.
We just illegally migrate to your channel.
So I'll ask the chat. Chat, what do you want to talk about, man? What are we talking about this evening? Evening, Anona Q. Nikki.
Hey,
Outlaw.
Outlaw.
Kristen.
I don't know
Pick up
most of these
yourselves.
people.
Pardon?
I don't know most of these people.
No, there's some new names in here for me as well, man. New names in here for me. Big up yourselves. Hope everyone's had a good week. The weather's been nice, isn't it? We're getting a bit more pleasant weather now here, us Brits. Yes, for the Americans listening in, we do, as British people, like to talk about the weather. It's like a British thing. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
We like to talk about I don't know. Isn't that weird? Like, I bet we're one of the nations that speak most about the weather, but like get some of the shit. Well, I won't say shit weather, but
cold. Blame it's rainy.
The coldest, at least.
Yeah, but it's amazing how people just complain when it's really hot.
Yeah, that's the British thing. We like to do that. We like to complain when it's cold and then moan when it's hot. Yeah, you'll get that with us Brits.
My apologies.
Love to complain.
I can hear you now. At least I can apologise. Brought you up without even realising.
Yeah, we were just complaining about the weather.
Yeah, we're just doing the British thing and complaining about the weather.
Well, I'm doing the British thing and complaining about a couple of Americans.
Oh, well,
isn't that very British?
Some of the Americans, man. Leave them alone. They can't help it.
No, I said a couple. couple of tossers, couple of
Almost.
handheld dicks.
I think we got some of those.
Most
Don't listen to
people
the
over
rumours.
here may
Americans
not
are
have
alright,
heard of
really.
them. Yeah, I mean, I've just got an issue when they go too far with places they've never been to and start slagging people off for no reason, and then accusing a mother who has lost their child who's missing as being the reason why, and etc.
There's loads
So,
of them bellends, man.
yes, I know, but these have really upset people as a result, and I've kept my gob shut for over a week, well, near enough a week. I've not said anything. I've not got involved in it over in the States. In fact, I've had a very chilled week from as far as the States goes. By not going up on too many lies, but I've been listening in, and I've not been ghosting before anyone starts accusing me of that. Hello, Pam. I'm just outraged that it's gone on the way it's gone on. NB, Outlaw, Blackwatch, hi, sorry for missing you earlier. Some people know these characters. One's called PDF, he was up here last week. Being all nicey-nicey. A couple of hours beforehand, he wasn't being so nicey-nicey. And then there's a group of people called We the People Tyrant Wars. My biggest thing, which I think I've got against the way that people twist the law to suit themselves, is when they turn around and start filming every movement you make in your front and backyard 24 hours a day and putting it out for the world to see. Why? Because they think it's funny. You know, I mean, that's taking trolling too far. And in my opinion, people like that shouldn't be allowed civilized people. Just my own personal point of view.
Well, you know,
I was sort of
on the bright
hoping
side-
we're coming. Sorry?
I was going to say there's a bright side to this.
Yeah, I came on later than normal.
Well, no, I was going to say that Bill Gates and his mates has got a plan for those people. The only problem is he wants to do more. You know, he wants to do. Yeah. They're going to get depopulated in a way, one way or another.
Yeah. Oh, Bear, it's your friend. Hello, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Sir, he's jumped
Yes,
off.
Mr. Grim. Yes, Mr. Grim Reaper. How may
He's
I help
gone.
you?
He's gone.
Tim Smith jumped on and buggered off.
Buggered off just before you said about to say anything.
He came
What have
on.
you done to upset him?
It was something that I don't know. It must be something he smelt. Something I said.
Or maybe it's because he thought I was offended that
Yeah,
Bear
the
banned
connection.
me in his live. Or should I say, time me out.
Yeah.
First time I've ever been timed out. All I was doing was sending emojis
Usually
through.
tie you up. Usually
Yeah.
get tied up there.
Okay, let's see if he's back again.
Right, sorry about that. I've just popped on, Grim. I'm sorry about you was timed out. I mean, I'm not having that.
No, hey, it's fine. It's funny.
Yeah, but yeah,
You know.
yeah, but I just jumped on to apologise. Like, you know, I'm not having that.
Oh, you don't need to apologise. Anyway, it was Bear's fault.
It's all Bear's fault. It's always Bear's fault. Anyway, I'm going to jump off.
All right, no worries, mate.
All right.
Take care.
All right. All right. Catch you all later.
Cheers, Tim. Bye.
Okay, mate.
Oh, that's nice of him to come and make sure that I wasn't upset. Well, I was sort of hoping that, you know, advertising the fact that I was going to have this little conversation with people tonight, that one of the people who saw the promo and made a comment would actually come up and say hello, but they're not, obviously.
Oh.
So Yet another one bites the dust.
Done.
You know, you give them the option to come and defend their actions.
You've been upsetting
No.
people.
No, I haven't.
I thought PDF was a good guy, man. What's he playing at?
PDF is PDF. You know, I have an agreement. Agreement is you don't take the piss, and everything say okay. I don't want to hear the shit. You know, that's all I've heard all week, and I just take exception to what he did on a channel that's got absolutely nothing to do with anything. Just that somebody who he doesn't like goes in, and he causes all this shit for him for no reason. You know. Not to mention the personal attacks that he made. He went in the day after as well and did exactly the same thing. So, but worse, actually went for the channel creator and, as I say, the main person who goes up there. And it was on Memorial Day, of all days, as well. Now, we had a spring bank holiday, so it didn't make that much difference to us what it means, but over in the States, memorial means remembering people, and not just necessarily people who've fallen in the wars. You know, it's about remembering everybody. But now PDS decides to go in and start causing havoc. So, as a little channel, you know, I just thought I'd say something. I thought it would be fair. I've said what I needed to say, and I also said right at the beginning, before you arrived, this would be a very short life. I had to move it from 8:15 because of family being around, and I couldn't really say what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And I'm being very nice about all this because it's on YouTube. You know, at the end of the day. But Kirsten knows exactly what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about, and don't want to mention people's lives because that's not what today is about. And you know, I am taking, if you like, a side, so to speak. But what I'm doing is I'm saying how I see it, and I've had all week to think about it. You know, so I think that's fair. And this other channel isn't even aware I was doing this tonight. I mean, I called in. They don't know me. A few people have heard about me. A few people have been in here, but that's about it. Yeah, it's. I think it's been summed up despicable, really is. But anyway, I want to get off that because I don't want to dwell on it. I've said my piece. If they got any bottle, come up and say something to me, face to face, so to speak. And if we, the people, Tyrant Wars, don't like what I say, and they want to do another video or buy another website in my name, so to speak, you know, go
Is
ahead.
that the one that did?
He sounds
That's
like he's
the
got
one-
a crush on you. He sounds like he's got a crush on you, man.
Yeah, man, he's probably got.
We the people, Tyrant Wars. Yes, there's a group
We
of
the
them, so
people
it's not just
tiring ones, man. Come and have a chat, bro. You sound like you've got some kind of crush. Oh, man.
No, they don't.
Website.
They don't talk to anybody except themselves. They just have a stupid clown that talks on their behalf with a stupid voice that sounds as if it's gone through about 30 processors and has come out as a squawk. But they're another group. They don't think anything of going into people's past and relatives, Facebooks, etc. You know, and putting things up. We've seen it starting to come over here. What's next to come over here? People turning up with guns or something, you know. I mean, I know that's taking it to a little bit extreme, but some of these people I would, you know, I trust her with a £5, with a £10 note, and I'd expect £20 change or something that they'd rip me off from. But do you know what? It is what it is. Before I do say shut out or whatever, depending on whether or not people want me to close down, is there anything you want to bring to the table, gentlemen?
No, I'm good. I just jumped on personally. Just I saw you on. Bear mentioned you was on. We've just come over to show some support and see how you're doing. I haven't spoken to you for a couple of days.
We haven't actually spoken for a while.
That's it.
But in fact,
Oh, you've been
I think the
busy,
last,
haven't
I think it's sort of like been 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, or 10 minutes on Bear's channel yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was funny. I still got a question though. Got a question
Shoot.
for Bear, but I think you might be able to answer it, Mellows. Do you think he's been able to get it up yet?
I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you.
If you want to know what that's all about, I'll let Bear explain that one.
Yeah, well, actually, it'll be premiering tomorrow. That will be premiering tomorrow on Eyes on the Audit.
Will it? Oh, good. Yes, well, you'll understand. Talk about saying the wrong thing at the wrong time in front of the wrong people. And he didn't say it in front of me. I just heard it live. I went up afterwards.
Spoiler alert, I think he managed to get it up in you.
He's being very quiet.
I'm here. No, I'm here. I'm just cooking some egg fried rice.
Oh, you're feeding your face for a change.
Egg fried rice, man. Cooking some of that up, you know.
Fair enough. Cheeky Sprites in the room. Hello, local.
Hey, guys.
So we can have a chilled live now, said what I wanted to say.
Release. Pressure release valve.
Well, that's not what YouTube's all about. You know? Black Watch. Is Bear the British AC?
What?
Are you the British AC? No. I wouldn't say that at all.
Well, I'm a bit fucking simple, to be honest. So what do you mean? Am I the British AC?
AC.
What's in it?
Authority check.
Air conditioning.
From the shit show.
Check.
Oh.
So,
No, Bear's not that funny, for starters.
Yeah. I'm not funny.
And Bear's got a little bit more intelligence. But don't tell AC I said that. I never mentioned the secret room.
Did you just mention me and intelligence in the same sentence?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Take it as it was. It's about the nearest thing you're going to get from a compliment from me.
Well, my egg fried rice is nice.
All
If
right,
that's
okay.
any good to any year, huh? I'm trying my egg fried rice, man. Good shit.
I always get the pronunciation wrong, so I'm not going to say what you're eating. I get told off.
What am I eating? Egg fried rice.
Yeah, I can't say it. It doesn't come out the same way. And someone might accuse me of being discriminative towards people. But did you get it from a takeaway, or did you make it yourself?
No, I'm cooking this from scratch, bro. None of that takeaway shit,
Ooh.
man.
Fair enough. Hello, Mystical. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Egg fry. Delete those. I'm not even going to try to say that because I will get told off.
Equalize.
And I'm trying to be so diplomatic. What's that? Grim,
Anyone
you
want
said what?
Stillfinger? Anyone?
Egg flied. That's the one. Egg flied. And I haven't had sore finger in a long, long time. Oh, right. Okay. Well, we've got loads of dry weather at the moment. Hello, Upstate. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, upstate audits.
Not heard that in ages. Not heard what, I wonder. Going to be egg flied lights.
No, Stillfinger.
So finger. Yeah. First time I heard that, I turned around and said, no, I don't want blood all over it. Mind you, I was young. Yeah. So, anything happening in the world of CBD? THC?
Yeah, I'm getting fucking stoned right now. I don't know what you meant. Sorry. Sorry.
One day I will come on here and I won't be under the influence.
I'll be when I stop
The
breathing.
vapes are too easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll should have some progress on that soon, hopefully.
Let's talk about how our country robs us, steals, takes away our right to be able to smoke it, man.
Well, you never had the right to start off with, so.
Well, I
Well,
beg to differ. I beg to differ.
Well, you can beg.
Being one of the biggest or the biggest exporter of cannabis, and the fact that we, as members of the public, pay into that, I think it's very fucking wrong that we don't get to reap
we
the
are the
benefits
biggest
of it.
exporter.
Yeah.
I would. Okay.
Medical cannabis.
Hello, Peaches. So I'm smoking weeding crasher in a joint, or is it wedding? Very tasty. Germany legalized it last month. Don't think the UK will be far behind. Well,
I reckon we're a million miles away, to be honest.
there's legalizing it and making it so you've got to go to certain shops. It'll be, you're not allowed in there. You've got to be over 18 to go in there. Black windows, etc. No signs on the outside.
You're going to put us all in 15-minute prisons. Never mind legalizing cannabis. You know what? Maybe they might legalize cannabis if they put us in a 15-minute prison. They might want to, make us more docile. More compliant. Well, look, if you behave yourself, you can have a little treat.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Yes. So, stop looking at me and look down at the floor, get on your knees and go over there in the corner and eat your little crumb and say thank you. Bow down, obey.
This is Mellows. Excuse me.
He's a piss taker that he knows.
That almost went down the wrong way. Didn't the Dutch make it legal to smoke? Yeah, they did a long, long time ago. As long as you're at a cafe. But at the end of the day, it is always 4:20 wherever you go. Yeah. I always say it's 4:20 in here.
It's the end of the world.
But so folks, as I say, it's just really is a short live. And do you know what? This is technically going to be my shortest.
Your shortest?
Yeah, well, apart from being up for probably longer than you've been awake for, I've probably seen 4:20 at least 3 times today. The time I got up. So, what's 4:20? It's the time that you light up. If you got it, you smoke
Reaching
it.
out. The clipper hour.
It's
yeah.
In one place.
4:20, time to blaze. Well, you can either smoke it in a pipe or smoke it in a joint. But
Or in a vape.
I love the fact that over in America they go, it's 5:35 here. Or whatever time it is. Yeah, it would be. It's about 5. You're about 5 hours behind. It's not 4:20. It's 5:35. I suppose really it depends on where you live, or what planet, or what state. New York State, it's 4:20 all the time. It's legal there.
4:20 all the time, yeah.
So
And
if you was
4:20
in
where you are.
space, if you was floating around in space, what time would it be?
4:20.
Is there timing space?
4:20.
Must be.
How, yeah, do you imagine the
I'm
conversation?
asking a serious question. I mean, I'm a dumbass, so I don't actually know. That might be a really
Yes, there
trick
is.
question, but is there timing space?
Well, yeah, you got time, space, and memorial.
You just don't have days and months and years. Well, you probably do have years, but I don't know. How does it work out? That's freaked me out.
It's endless. Time is endless and doesn't matter.
Yeah, but how do you tell the time, though? I mean, you can't look up at the sky and say, it's daytime.
Yeah, but it'd be whatever time it is when you took off, that's where your time will be.
Yeah, but who decided? Who decided that?
Somebody in Greenwich.
I think it was something to do with some Roman fucking dude.
You really ask a question like that to be unexpected.
It was Julian, some Roman dude from the Julian calendar, isn't it? Gregorian calendar.
No, don't you think it's crazy, right? Don't you think it's crazy that like flat earthers just get dismissed and just get wrote off as being like mentally insane? Let's be honest. When I mean, it's a fair, they have but they have fair arguments. I mean, they have fair arguments. You know, I do think they have fair arguments. And no one's been up into space to tell me otherwise. So I think it's a bit unfair to just dismiss flat earthers.
Look, if people have gone into space, right, considering it's a new space race going on now between now and the end of the decade between China and Russia to get back to the moon, right?
Well, Elon Musk thinks he's doing it next year.
They got helicopter drones on Mars. Man.
No, they've got a moon landing planned. 2024, man. I reckon.
What's that? Is that a private? Obviously, it wouldn't be state-run. State-run never stays the time.
Well, Kubrick's dead.
Elon.
And on IQ, it's not flat, it's bumpy.
Who are they going to use?
Better cameras.
I could think of like several hundred. I could think about several hundred politicians that we could put up into space.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
On that big giant dildo that Bezos built, just send them up. Not
Yeah,
Elon's
man. That last one Elon tried to send up that blew up, man. Imagine.
Yeah, one of those that blows up. Yeah, that.
Yeah, we'll have one of them.
On Galactica.
Pay for that, man. I'll take it.
I mean, if Dickie Ricky
a little
was
bit extra,
Yeah, if good old Dickie was flying it, then different kettle of fish. But
Well, he's got to be the fucking pilot, man. You're talking about Branston.
Yeah, Dickie. Yeah, he'd fly to his island and cause a hurricane. Well,
if there was going to nuke
tsunami and just wash it away. Yeah.
Send him.
By the way, if you want quick news announcement, if anybody actually wants to know what 420 is actually all about, Upstate has put a very good link into Devo's news channels. Right.
I can't think of a better channel.
And that will explain everything about 420. Yeah. Whether you understand or not, you will do.
It
won't take long for you to work out.
Type in 420 and click enter, and it will tell you everything you want to know.
The export hang on, what's this? Please note any attempt to export our politicians, we result in two
for one offering.
Two for one offering, right? Yeah.
2 1 offer. You can take them all, mate. You know what I mean?
Actually, I got a better one. For every one you put on, 2 go free.
Yeah, 3 go 4.
And when you get to you got rid of all of the politicians in the House of Commons. Please start on the Lords.
Get rid of all of them.
We'll be doing an offer. Put the lot on for now.
Start with the beheading of the king.
Oh.
That's treasonous, that.
Is it?
Allegedly.
What not to?
Fucking hell, man. Sue me. Sue me, man.
You do realise you could be put in the tower for that.
Oh, well. Who's going to tell him? You going to tell him?
I'm not. Nothing to do with me.
I think you just told him.
I'm saying absolutely nothing.
It might get a few views, this video, eh? Oh, what fucked up.
To be fair,
is he along mother bleep. Leave my head along, mother, Jesus.
He's got an ugly head anyway. I wouldn't want it, to be honest.
You know what?
Oh, sorry. Leave my head alone, mother. Sorry. Just seeing it.
I don't think you'd be able to get his head in there in a way. The ears would just get in the way. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think they built an entrance big enough for those, unless they put his head on the inside and his ears on the outside to get the extra lift.
Don't he remind you of Mickey Mouse?
Who?
Charles.
Charles? Nah, I'd say more like I'd say a bit more like Goofy, to be honest.
I can remember years and years ago when he was presenting the FA Cup to a team. There was a meme done, very cleverly done considering how long ago it was. But the guy going around the back of King Charles and lifting him up by his ears at the same time as he lifted the cup up. I thought that was quite amusing. Not long after that, I don't think he attended another one. Another FA Cup.
Did you see that video that was surfaced earlier? Apparently, there was a professional lip reader that was read what he said the day he was get coronated, and apparently he was disappointed with the weather. He was so upset that the weather was shit.
Did anyone? Can we change? Did anyone see Joe Biden fall over again?
Yeah, again.
No, I haven't. I bet it's on. I bet it's out somewhere.
Oh, you gotta watch it, man. He falls flat on his face, man. It's funny. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of funny. I know he's an old guy and that. Fuck him, man. He's a wanker.
It was the floor. It was in the way. You know,
yeah, he blamed the floor.
The floor's fault.
They tried saying there was a sandbag there. Prove it, man. If I don't see no sandbag, it wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They probably pick him up off the floor, man. Oh, someone play that clip. It's hilarious. He was sandbag.
Find it. Put it up. Right. Okay. So I win. We will include a native. What's that? Marsupial. We'd said two politicians. Yeah, that's fine. And obviously, you get bonus points if you either put your president on or your prime minister. But don't worry, we'll have another election a week later, and we'll put two more students in. And hopefully, next time they won't fall over as often.
Yeah.
If you pick 3 positions, you get a WF leader for free.
Yeah, let me share this link with you, man. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I'll just put it in the private chat.
All right.
Poor guy, man. He's fell. How many times has he fell over since he's been prime minister? President, sorry. Fell over a good few times, hasn't he? It's a fucking few, mate. It's a few.
He trips over going up the stairs. He trips over on a fucking flat surface. You know, he skates across it.
Well, that's what confused him.
It's not every day you see the president being picked up off the floor, man.
The guy, he rode straight up to the camera crew, right? And he just stopped his bike and just fell straight over like a comic clip.
All right, let's see what it's like. Just a sec.
This bit is funny. It's funny.
And the replay.
I know it needs to be in slow-mo, that does.
Do you see him point to the floor? Like the floor's slow, but the floor got a faulty floor. There's something wrong with that floor.
Wait a minute.
It's the floor.
The floor's in the way, man.
It's the floor's fault.
No, it won't let me do it.
Yeah, the floor just got in the way.
What's he complaining about? You got a round of applause.
Break a leg, they said.
This is sad, man. They should just retire this dude, man, and let him fucking look. Do you see him point to the floor? That fucking floor.
You don't even get old, man. It's hilarious.
It's sad. No, it's sad. We're making fun of a fucking senile fucking guy, man. They should just retire this fucking dude, man. Just let the guy rest in peace, man. You know, he's dead practically. You know what I mean? He's virtually dead and artificially inseminating him, keeping him alive.
Okay.
Just so he can...
I just want to point out we're in no way or in any shape or form taking a mickey out of anyone that is disabled, just Mr. Biden.
Yeah, just Biden, man.
The fact that he is old and decrepit and forgotten what year it is and what a flat surface is to walk on
Cheering.
is neither here nor there.
It's elite law says
I
it's the
saw
cheering
it.
that
When you
cracks
see,
me.
play it again. Play it again. It was the floor's fault, right? Even pointed to the floor, just say, "You floor, you naughty floor." it was all his
Even
fault.
gravity doesn't take him.
Honestly, that was
It's not his
hilarious.
time. Listen. I've had a lot of emails saying to me that I should have taken him away by now. Ha, hoo. However, it's just not his time. I'm sorry, but you will be one of the first people to know when it is, Mrs. Biden.
Hey, I just had a thought.
Go,
He
Bennett.
is the first president in history. He's got to be in the Guinness Book of Records to fall over.
Yeah, he's broke records, man. He has broke records
the
while being
most.
president. Give credit where
most.
credit's
Yeah,
due.
he's fallen over more times than probably all the other presidents combined.
Oh, whoa! Wait a minute. He just wants to prove beyond shadow of a doubt there is some things he can beat Trump at.
Yeah,
he couldn't prove he won the election. However, he can beat his record.
To be honest, I think Biden's working on some breakdancing. I think he's, found a new calling in life, and yeah, man, he's doing some breakdancing for us all.
No,
all part of the show.
To be honest, I think that he's just was in a bit of a rush to get his next joint. He's always 420. Or he's had too much. You know. I mean, I know the floor disappears from you when you're walking along and you got that feeling in your head that you got holes in front of you.
All I say is, thank God it's not like back in the day when
I think the
world leaders would actually go to war. Could you imagine, like Biden up against a one-on-one with Putin, man? Putin would fuck him up, man, in seconds.
Wouldn't make much on a pay-per-view.
The guy's not fit to be the leader of the third world, the free world, right? He needs to be
third world either.
Yeah, not even the third world.
Yeah, he needs to be retired. The guy needs to be in an old people's home, man. You know.
No, hang on a second. Hang on.
Can't give someone with dementia a fucking nuclear arsenal, you know, a little nuclear bomb suitcase. You know, here you go, Mr. Dementia, fucked up person. You can't remember what day it is.
Whoa, wait a minute. Don't forget that before Biden.
Don't forget what it is, and he'll think it's like room service or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but before Biden, don't forget you had the oldest president who fell upstairs and tried to build a wall. And what other crazy ideas? Oh, yeah, he tried to tell everyone that there was something called a virus. Yeah, enough said on that one. But, hey, I mean, he's going to replace him. So, what, you know, is it next year he gets voted out or the year after or something?
Jesus Christ.
Next year, innit? And then next year they run.
Will he live that long?
I don't know, but they'll have a vice president.
I'm sure the next US elections next year. Could be wrong.
Fallen, I actually agree with that statement.
That he's not going to fucking last long, mate.
Fallen's put in that nuclear weapons are a hoax. I think they are, because why would they brag about their capabilities? I've got this more than you have.
Yeah, no, see, I agree with this theory. Listen, Has anyone ever seen a nuclear weapon go off?
Only in the footage that has been shown on the TV.
Right. That's it, yeah. Nothing else. Like there's, it's not like they get dropped every day. So
No,
even Russia with this doomsday weapon, what, you really believe they've got that shit? And even if they have got it, you really believe that they can just hit a button and it's going to work as they believe it is? Bollocks, man.
There are still survivors of, like, for instance, the Atoll Islands. The Bikini Islands. Those people who suffered from those experiments that they did. And the deformities and all of that. There are still people that saw it, with their own eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Outlaw says that Biden can't remember a 3-word sentence, so he's got no chance of remembering the nuclear password.
For the password,
which is a red button, because he's now colorblind.
So the whole world is hinging on this guy forgetting his password.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it,
anyway.
Imagine if he does kick the bucket, then that football goes to fucking Kamala Harris, that fucking stupid bitch. Jesus Christ, can you imagine her with the football? She'll press it just for the sake of pressing it. You know what I mean? She wants to be the one to press it. Yeah, man. You give her a ball.
To be fair, bro, they used the term football very flippantly in the US. They call it a whole different sport, man. Over there, she'll just pick up the ball and run, bro.
The nuclear suitcase that they have following them around they call it the football.
Yeah, only a few people have ever dropped the football.
She won't kick it about. She'll take the fucking thing on fucking.
If you give her that button, she would be the one to press it.
Yeah, but I'm going to say she would take a ball and go home.
Because she would want to press that button. She would not be able to resist it.
I am the first president to ever press this button.
Yeah, you give her a button. You give a woman like that a button, she's going to press it, man. She won't fuck around.
Even if it says "do not press,"
you're guaranteed you'll press it.
They deform like Godzilla.
That's a bad idea, man. Bad idea.
But no, I don't buy into all the hype about nuclear weapons. If I'm honest, as Delete Law says, yeah. Again, if they're not saying they don't exist, but I agree with that. That even if they've got them, they don't necessarily know how to launch them, man. Or half the distance of what they're hoping to launch these fucking things. They don't know that it would work. They're just hoping that it would.
Do you know where the word bikini comes from?
Bikini.
See, when we hear the word bikini, right, we associate it with a skimpy little outfit that women wear on the beach, and right now, the reason why it became such a popular word and such a popular time, a critical time, right, was because of our glorious media that wanted to try and brainwash the masses. See, at the time, the Americans were experimenting their nuclear weapons, right, on an island in the atoll in the Pacific, right, called Bikini Islands, right. And they bombed the shit out of this island, right, over decades, right, over a decade sort of thing, and experimented with these nuclear weapons, and they destroyed the whole place, right. And practically today, it's a living catastrophe. Do you know what I mean? It's waiting for that one tsunami or storm, or just to spread that nuclear waste everywhere and devastate the whole place. You know what I mean? The neighboring islands that are like 500 miles away or something, right? Like 50 miles away or whatever. They still are suffering today from the abnormalities, the distorted fucking, from the radiation poisoning. You know what I mean? From the food that's been contaminated, from the surrounding areas, it's fucked them all up. Google it. Go on YouTube and Google atoll Bikini Islands, and you'll see it. Another thing that we can thank our governments for, right? How they brainwash the people, and now people, instead of talking about, when you hear the word bikini and you're thinking, oh shit, that was when the fucking blew up the fucking island and killed all those people and destroyed this just on an experiment. No, they don't think that. You think straight away of pretty girl wearing hardly anything. That's what a bikini is, right? No. This is how they twist words, and they take the words and they hijack them to mean something else. So in your mind, you don't hear the realities behind, what they're doing. How they hijack, the conversation and set the mood for the day. For instance, with these breakfast TV shows and shit, spread their misinformation and their propaganda. This is how they operate, man. They're sick fuckers, man. Check it out. Google it. Atoll Islands. Bikini Islands.
Not control, Apple delete then.
Atoll, as in ATOL.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it tomorrow when I wake up. I'm going to end up falling asleep if I'm not careful. And I don't do what other creators do and fall asleep during the shows. I politely say enough's enough, and I'm buggering off, so to speak.
Good night, everyone in the chat.
Yeah, good night then, everyone. Peace out, guys.
So, I was trying to say thanks to look, Mellows, die quietly, please. I'm trying to say something. Yeah, it costs worse when he's laughing. It's even worse. Thanks for dropping in, guys. I do apologise for the rant right at the beginning. If you've missed it, I'll leave the stream up. I'm pleased by all means. If you want to go over and have a look at what the Tosspots are doing, by all means do so. I have no issues whatsoever. You're welcome here, and you're welcome over there or wherever. I just have a rant every now and again. And on that note, over to Bear to say his final farewells.
Yeah, peace out, guys.
Well,
thanks for listening to me chat shit. I do appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the Grim Reaper radio show, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, give it a share and all that jazz. And yeah, guys,
you don't need to creep. It's okay.
check out Eyes on the Audit's premiere tomorrow as well. That's like a 4-hour premiere of a live that
it's been edited. It's been edited.
It's not even been edited. It's just been moved over to a different channel. We took it down and thought we'd stick it on Eyes on the Audit, so it's over there, or it will be as on tomorrow. And
the edited version, which will also be there, is about 30 seconds long. And then you'll understand why we say, have you got it up yet?
Yeah, please do ignore that. Do ignore that part. All right.
Mellows, I don't want to shut him up because sometimes he talks crap. Have you got any final words of wisdom?
Oh, wisdom. You're barking up the wrong tree there, mate.
Right. Cheers.
Listen, right, the challenge for everybody who are listening right now is to try to stay sane in an insane world.
Folks, and if you can put all your answers on a postcard and send it to, where is it, Bear? Oh, I'll tell you the correct address later, folks. I can't give out Bear's address on
something at dillygaff.
That's the email address. Yeah. Just put an email to I don't give a rat's fucking ass at dillygaff.com. Right. Cheers, guys. And when I get the right mouse to work it off 2 laptops, I shall see you again.
Peace,
soon.
man. Enjoy. Take care.
Peace out, folks.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.